Are you suffering? When I mean suffering, let's define what that is. Because some people will say suffering is when things don't go the way I want. I don't have enough money. I don't have the person that I would like to have in my life. People don't respect me in my job or career. Or there's some situation in your life that you feel that without that, you suffer. So it seems to be an external situation. But I want you to consider that may not be the truth. And that's one of the reasons why most of us have a hard time going out of our own suffering. So there's people who will have everything you dream of and they could still be unhappy. As hard as it is this to imagine, there's people who are millionaires and who have found the love of their lives and they still find a lot of suffering in life. You know, it's not such an easy thing like, oh, I'm just going to fix my life in an external conditions way and suddenly I'm going to be happy. Well, that's a strategy you're probably doing already, but let's consider it's not the best, especially if you don't feel complete, if you don't feel at peace and enjoying every moment of your life. So, suffering, I would suggest you to think of it as an actual experience, which is closer to reality, because we think it has to do with our thoughts, which definitely is related to. But if you had to define what is the experience of being sad or angry or happy or worried, or how does it feel when you have fear? If you check on your body, you're going to notice there's actually certain specific pattern of sensations, like a subtle sensation. Some people will say energy, but it doesn't matter what you think or you call it. You scan your body right now. At some point, you're going to start noticing, okay, that's how it feels to be as I am now with this emotion. You could name it. But anyway, sometimes you're going to find it's a bit abstract. I don't know which word to put it, but I just don't feel good. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you're just disappointed. It doesn't matter. The word doesn't matter. This is not psychology. So go through your body and just notice what is the characteristic pattern of that. It's like if there was a knot in some part of your body. Some people feel in the chest, especially when you have a very active emotion like anger. Or you may feel in your guts, in your stomach, in your solar plexus. Or sometimes you can see people have it like holding tight in their forehead, like, oh, maybe your neck. Scan your body right now and just notice if there is some unnecessary tension that is abiding in there. And just try to understand, to step backwards and be present and notice the pattern of physical sensations that you would call having an emotion. It may be a mix. That's why this is more accurate than naming them. Because you may feel some part of your body that feel good and some other parts that don't. For many thousands of years, contemplative traditions have discovered that actually being aware of these patterns is crucial. So, through different traumas or situations in life, we may accumulate these patterns in our body, energetic patterns. And first step is you want to be aware of them. You don't even need to put a name on it. Just notice, okay, I don't feel great. And just try to notice which part of your body is. It's going to be different for everyone. And breathe in and out gently and softly while you focus your attention. And we tend unconsciously we try to reject that sensation. That's why we clench. We build that tension in that part, this blockage, because we are avoiding something. So the very fact that you become curious about it and you breathe slowly, you're going to find out that it's just a sensation. Fear, a panic attack, is just a sensation in your body. It's very powerful to understand this in a practical way because you won't get trapped on it anymore. So scan your body and find for that part of your body that's a bit clenched. There's too much tension. It's kind of blocked. And you may have been cultivating this for a very long time, so don't expect in a couple of minutes spontaneously in a YouTube video to suddenly balance out all the time doing that. But it is possible to do it actually if you are fully ready for it. Like you're ready to let go. So find that pattern in your body right now, that part in you that feels a little too heavy, blocked, like you're not fully experiencing the fullness of life. And breathe slowly while resting your attention on it. And if you breathe as these blocking sensations are kind of a constriction, the fact that you actually breathe slowly while paying attention to them is going to start smoothing them. And if you do that long enough, they're going to start smoothing for real. You're going to notice how they open just because you're paying attention to them. You're putting love in your own body and your own experience. So instead of trying to figure out your problems in your head, suddenly you are in reality in this moment. You're dealing with yourself, with your body. And here's the thing, it's way easier than it seems. Just pay attention to your body, to your inner body, to your emotional body, to the energy, vital energy you feel in your body. Go to the part that seems to be more blocked. Or you could go one that is not so challenging, maybe at first. Start smoothing out with your breath as I'm talking. Notice that part and breathe in, breathe out. With curiosity, notice if that tension you feel in your body is changing. It may be moving a little bit softly. Maybe it has a shape. Maybe it has density. Maybe it has density in some parts more than others. Maybe that intensity changes from place to place as you breathe in and you breathe out. But what is for sure is that if you spend long enough doing this, you're going to melt that sensation in your body. And guess what? Right away, just because your body is open and relaxed, many problematic beliefs and thoughts are not going to stick. So instead of fighting them or correcting them, just appreciate your experience right now with curiosity, fully accepting whatever it is. The deeper you want to go, you need to be more honest with yourself. Just go through every corner of your body. Monks spend thousands and thousands of hours doing this. Because the deeper you go, the more you're going to unblock your vitality and the better it's going to feel to be alive. So this is completely unrelated how much money you have, or if you have a perfect body, or the person you want in your life, or if you have anxiety, or you've been traumatized. Suddenly, little by little, it just doesn't matter. This is what it is, what is happening right now. And you have full power over this. So the more you rest your attention and breathe gently and calmly through that part of your body, it feels a bit more that is calling for help. Put your attention to it and breathe gently and let it smooth it out, smooth it out, smooth it out. So I'm going to finish this video, but please do keep exploring that and witness how your own suffering in a very real and physical way starts disappearing in your presence.